Hello Mac fans, today I will be showing you around Mail. So let's start off with the basics. It comes like this most of the time, so we can show the bar here by pressing that button. So let's start off with all these buttons at the top here. So I'll explain what they do. This checks the mail. So Mail periodically checks if you have a new mail or not every so often, but this is great if someone just says to you, "I sent you a mail, could you quickly check?" So you do that to quickly check. This, you can create a new message. So let's create a new one to MacMostly@gmail.com, MacMostlyUK@gmail.com. Subject yo. So we can change who it's from, so it could be from MacMostlyUK, and this one here, which is my judge review email address, or only use this server, which will change it just to MacMostlyUK. So we can add a signature. So here we go, here's a signature we could throw in if we wanted to, but I'm not going to for this tutorial. So what we could do is we could play around with priority fields such as and such and such. So say, "Hello man, I have a really cool picture GNU/picture to show you." Then up here you can add attachments, and as such let's look for photos. There's a picture I would like to add to it, and up here you can change the font such as italics, bold, etc. And here we could just send. Always use this server, MacMostlyUK, if that comes up for you, and if it does and you get it often, I can show you different ways to stop it from happening in the future. So now we have some outgoing mail and some new mail coming in. While we're waiting for that, I can show you some of this stuff. That's the delete button. You obviously delete messages you get. This marks your message as junk, and you can press it again to unmark it. Reply, forward, and also flagging, which means you can say if it's urgent or not. So let's also check our mail quickly, and there's the mail I sent myself a moment ago. So yo, hey dude, you make great videos on YouTube, thanks bro. I sent that a bit earlier, and there's a new one coming in here which hopefully shouldn't take too long. We have slow internet at the moment because I was downloading something. So there's a new one. "Hello man, I have a really cool GNU/picture to show you." Oh, got a bit jumbled up there. So let's also go into the settings so I can show you a few other things in there. Menu, mail, preferences, and for example, signatures. Let's make a new signature for MacMostlyUK. So we're going to call it MacMostlyUK, so that's easiest. And I'm going to put my name, founder of MacMostlyUK, and judge review. Then I'm also going to put contact details. Contacts. Email, MacMostlyUK@gmail.com. Skype, MacMostlyUK. So it's pretty easy to find. Are there any other contact details I need to add? Yep, such as phone number available, for example, a FaceTime, email address, Twitter, etc. But for this example, I'm just going to add that email address. And now we have a signature. So what we could do is we can exit out of this, create a new mail, oops, wrong button, and every time we make a new mail, the signature should automatically be added. So that's a really great feature for those who need it to know how to add that. We can also change general settings, like for example how often it will check it. I like to make mine check for new emails every hour so I find that's best. When searching all mailboxes, include results from. I would add junk as well if I were you, because sometimes companies, their emails go in a spam or junk folder by accident, and you don't want to lose them, so I'd like to add them too. And another thing you could do is change the outgoing server. For example, here I could change the outgoing server to MacMostlyUK, so every time I send an email it would go through that server, so I'll tick use only this server. That's the basis of that. Now there are more advanced things I could throw into this, but I think this is the best basics tutorial that will help beginners, because if I throw too many extra things in there you won't understand the things I've already taught you. So hopefully this has been informative and useful. Thank you for watching, subscribe and take. Then you'll start off on general, but we're going to go to accounts. Now here's my iCloud account, which is pretty useless, but